Sometimes what somebody dreads the most is the best thing for them. Oftentimes, that's the key to your recovery and your happiness. So I think that's how Henry and Gloria were born. Oxford Messed Up is about Gloria Zimmerman. She's a 22-year-old young woman from Chicago. She's a recent Yale graduate, a Rhodes Scholar. She's going to Oxford to study feminist poetry. She has untreated obsessive-compulsive disorder, a deathly aversion to germs and to all human contact. At Oxford, she finds that she's sharing a bathroom with Henry Young, who's a 25-year-old graduate student, messy, dirty, disorganized, is the son of an Oxford professor, and it's a very uncomfortable situation for her. But as she gets to know Henry, she finds that they both have a real interest, an obsession, if you will, with the poetry of Van Morrison's music. And there's a real kind of intrigue that she has with getting to know him. And it's a very sort of exciting, thrilling, scary thing for her. As they walked through the quad, there was a strong gusting wind, which unsteadied her further as nervousness solidified like a stone in her stomach. They were both comforting and threatening and cared about her in their own ways. Oliver and Gloria had a history. She was not sure whether moment was not about her OCD. It was about his paper. Choose happiness and choose to embrace happiness. That is the message of Henry's hearing today, the message of Van Morrison's poetry and the poetry of transcendence. Are women writing about that, about choosing happiness, about choosing to be defined by happiness? It's a love story, but it's a love story with a lot of twists. And it's about two people who really feel that they are irrevocably damaged, irrevocably messed up. And yet they meet and they struggle and they challenge each other and they learn through their feelings for each other, their interest in Van Morrison, and their own personal courage and inspiration to kind of get to this other place. Writing this book was one of the most satisfying, fulfilling experiences of my life. I just fell in love with Gloria and Henry and their stories, and I just was so honored to be able to kind of know them and capture what happened to them and share it. I also have had a lot of people who've read the book and been really inspired, and it's such an exciting feeling to know that, you know, something that I was so privileged to write has inspired other people. I think for me, I've come to this place where I believe no matter how screwed up things seem, you can find hope and you can find love, and it's a kind of real truth for me, and it's what I convey in the book, and it's just nice to be able to sort of encapsulate it in a beautiful story.